Hello, everybody. Talking about the new energies, talking about things in there. So, giving you a little bit of heads up in there, I was looking at the reports for the next few months for the energies that it's upcoming, for the things that it's coming. But actually, we know the things that it's coming. I was looking at more deeply into the energies of what we learned during the Mercury retrograde of this period. Today, actually, the Mercury retrograde officially ends and beginning of the new. So discussing out of these energies there, I think that a lot of the people need a little bit of heads up by looking at with what's coming up in there. Actually, you already know you already has been given it to you. So this is not going to be like a future predictions in there. So other people ask me about, if I can do a future predictions in the charts, and I told them no. And I understand why, and I explained their reasons for it and so on. But talking about the energies, you already know your journey. The new energy is telling you your new journey. You're more aware of, you're more knowing about the things that goes on. If you pay attention really within the energies that happen during the Mercury retrograde, in this point, Mercury retrograde gave you the path that you're going to follow it into the next Mercury retrograde. He gave you the overview of the things that you messed it up, but when he begins direct, he gave you the path, he gave you the directions, he gave you the compass, he gave you the GPS, he gave you the learnings, the energies, and the downloads. Everything that you need to know how to arrive into the next Mercury retrograde. And the new energies are involved with this. That is it, the new path. So get used to it. If you're not used to it, to the new energies, the new paths, the new things in there, nobody can help you. You're either going to cooperate or you're just going to be the way you are for it. You know, you don't change, you have your comfort, you don't want to change. That's what it is. But the new energies is going to be asking you to evolve both masculine and feminine side in there. So if you pay attention to those new energies, they're not joke and they want seriousness, and because it's a serious things. But at the same time, they have a fun with you. You know, they're very funny energies. So want to make sure that things are also good and pleasant. So without other overdue, I'm gonna be recognize the people who so far came to the chat. Grande, thank you for coming in. Lorian, thank you for coming in. I know there is going to be some more people coming up into a chat for it. Not stressing that about that much about it because the new energies are coming. People with the resonate with the new energies, they're going to be coming up. So here is during the Mercury retrograde. You probably learn the situations that you have to do something that it needs to do with in the material world. Why? Because Mercury begin to be the retrograde within Taurus. Basically, you to evaluate your material possessions, your real estate, your cars, your money, and everything, so you can change your view about this. Okay, that's what was the main. Andres, hi, thank you for being here and welcome. And talking about this, that was it, the first part, because that was in Taurus. But what it's coming up to us for the next Mercury retrograde, you look at it, that Mercury is going to go into Gemini, which is that is about friendshipness. That is about you to meet people like you to create a new you within all this, taking a new approach within the friendliness, learn the new friendships that it's going to be. You probably during the Mercury retrograde, you had situations with a friendshipness and a situations that you may have to review from within your internal self. You learn the old ways and what the things happens during the old ways and what the new ways you have to take in a approach, because the old ways don't open new doors. The old ways, there's more mistakes. If you acting in the old ways in there, you made the same mess as before in there. Why is that? Because Mercury is gonna go right now. He's gonna show us that path when he walks into Gemini. The next thing that we're gonna be talking about this is gonna be a family, because Mercury is gonna go into Cancer. That is about the family. Your new perceptions about family. Did you have a family situations? Did you have a family issues? A family problems? Things that you had to overcome during the Mercury retrograde? I bet you did. I bet you did something within the family situations that they are extraordinary. They were extraordinary because the new energy, it is about this. We are gonna go through Leo. We are gonna be growing up in there. We're gonna be like, you know what? Let's not be small. Let's not acting like this. Not like acting like a child. Let's mature. And this is gonna be that growing up in through this period of Leo. If you look at it inside of you during the Mercury retrograde, you got that information on what you need to grow, what you need to overcome, and what you have to deal with it during this period. So pay attention that during the Mercury retrograde, those energies, they give us the energies for what is coming in towards us. So you don't need really to know the future. You don't really need to know and understanding what's going on. As long as you catch the right gravity messages that the universe give you. That is it, the new path of new understanding of what the universe will give you through the gravitations. Erica, thank you for coming in. And look at it within all this. You asking the divine, the universe, what they give you about the future. They're telling you, they're giving you in a form of guidance. The question is are you looking at into the guidance that it's from within yourself, this beautiful, powerful guidance that the divines give you, or you're going to and really, I want to know this so I will know how to twist it. If you're looking for the future so you can know how to twist it, how to turn it, how you can take in advantages of knowing the future, then you're still on the old ways. While the new ways, the new energies are asking you for one thing. We're going to teach you this and this, pay attention. We are going to be putting you in these classrooms of learning friendships, family, and overcome your own ego and situations from within in there so you can be able to heal what it was before, because Mercury is going to be retrograde in his own house in Virgo. What it's healing the best? Communications. So all this energies has been happening within the soul relationships, within the soul, from within yourself first, and then with everyone around you. These new energies actually are much more helpful than the old ways, than the old path that where it was. The astrology actually is going to get improved pretty soon of the one that I do, because right now I see these energies in a more higher point of view. Maybe I'm going to bring up the notch of the astrology in there. Sometimes when I bring some notch, sometimes this energy is not understanding from a lot of people, but I will try to put it in more a little bit human language. It's possible in there, because when I understand it within me and I talk to you guys and I talk with the energies, sometimes the people said like, trying to understand all this. I'm trying to put all this together as well myself. So be patient inside of it within all this. The key right here with the new energies is you to overcome anything related to the lower energies. The lower energies, they were suppressing the evolutions. Now you're learning the new energies. You're going to be gaining the energies of courage, strength, patience, power, wisdom. Those are powerful energies that are going to be pulling you up, but they're asking you to balance them. Not like before, you were unbalanced within you. You were unbalanced within your emotions. Talking about both feminine and masculine energies there. Talking about the courage within both that is going to be combined. Talking about the wisdom that's going to be coming in combined. Talking about this power of combined. Talking about this wisdom and everything that it comes together with. So it's going to be a lot of preparations because October is coming, and without other overdue, working on to see where are we going to be doing some workshop. That's all you need to know for right now. I'm going to be mustering the rest of the stuff about this workshop situations because it's a great energy, and who's going to be facilitators and situations and so on. Just stay put on that until we get the messages. Okay. So with that being said, in the next few months, okay, talking about in the next few months, we are going to go right now from the half of Taurus. That means that from today till Mercury is going to coming out of Taurus, in there we are going to be fixing, ending situations with money, material possessions, houses, places, and so on. Pay attention to what happened before Mercury retrograde. If you had something that you have not finished it up, or you finishing that up, then now, if there was a road of blocked, now the road is open. But you have to have this new energies approach within you to take that. You're going through the old way, old keys doesn't open new doors. Okay, so if you're looking at for something new in your life, you really have to grab the life by the horns. Basically, you have to grab those new energies within you, uh, with your new you within you, and go forward. But go forward the right way, the right things with the right situations. And this is why this energy is gonna be telling you, let's do it. Okay, it's gonna be very positive in a way, but you need to understand the alt only for a reference. The alt is only to remind you of what mistakes you don't have to repeat into the new path. This is like you're walking on the same road that you've been walking before, and you have memories about bad situations of this, of that, of this. I remember what happened here. I remember what happened in there, and now all that energy is coming. Actually, that's only a reminder of finding the new energies. You to take and face the same issues with the new approach with the energies and get used to it. There is no other way. You're either gonna get used to it. This is gonna be changed. The paradigm shift is changing right now. So it doesn't matter if you like it, you don't like it, you accept it, you don't accept it. Basically, Age of Aquarius is there, yeah, we accept this, but basically the word will be not give a damn because fed up. Fed up of the old situation, fed up with the old things, fed up of not evolving, fed up with things that it wasn't. But at the same time, it's like, wait a minute, wisdom. Wait a minute, patience. Wait a minute, not the old way. Wait a minute, stick back, do it the right way. So, talking about here, it's balance. We're gonna be talking about this balance, not this rush and goes on. That it's coming in because of the Aquarius. That it's coming because if you are an Aquarius, you basically understand this from within yourself. Aquarius, look at it the new way, gets excited, it goes and it's like, you know what? I'm gonna buy this car. Okay, do the research, everything is done, going to buy the new car. You go into the car dealership, you see the car, you see everything, you test drive it, and it's everything, and it's like close the door, and the salesman is looking at you, is like, Well, what do you think? And inside of the Aquarius is like, I don't know. So when I look at it, she was like, well, you came to see this particular car and he came to see this particular model and all this. And it's like, what do you mean I don't know? And Aquarius like, I don't know why I'm doing this, but maybe I have to think really from within me. So the Aquarius back home, sits in its chair, sits right there, and is like, okay, let me feel it with the universe if this is the right thing for me. I filled the car, I touched the goal, I touched what I needed, I just drove it and everything. But I'm gonna be in peace meditations if this car is good for me. And the universe says yes, I'm going to get it. They're doing this in a subconscious level, most of them in there. And then what happened is like, as soon as they get the answer, they grab the keys, they go back into the dealership, and they buy the car. And that's how that is going on. You to learn this new path, you to learn this new energies, you to learn all this. There's gonna be this fixing of these material situations. Then we're gonna go into the new friendships and things. The new friendship is like, you know what? I love you, great, and so on. Don't come with the old energies inside of me, and don't break my bubble. You need to respect my bubble. You need to respect my energy. You need to respect my feelings. That's mine. You don't touch it. So this is going to be a new culture builds up within the friendship relationships because he's going to be ending of this turmoils that has been there. Then it's going to be talking about a family, building and working and talking about the family. What is the family? You're respecting the family members. You're respecting what it is, the way it is, and appreciations of everything that is within the family. And of course, we're going to be triggering the ego situations, the authority situations, which is that is going to be Leo. Talking about this Leo energies, when Mercury gets there, there's going to be some triggers, especially when that Mercury is going to be triggering the situations within Uranus in there. Because Uranus is still going to be in Taurus, we are going to be on retrograde seasons. And when it goes in Virgo, we are going to be healing the damage that has been done because we're still thinking the old way. And this is what's the importance of this chat today about it. You're going to learning that because Mercury is going to be in his own house of healing. You're going to be working on healing yourself from the old self damaging. If you made a damage, you made a damage. If you don't make mistakes, you don't learn. If you don't make errors in your life, you don't learn that you make errors. This is what the purpose of this is. Okay. But it's the same time, you have to learn that nothing grows in a comfort zone. So that's got to tell you to take the life by the horns and go with the new energies, but the right way, the right things inside. For some, this is going to be a very new experience. This is going to be a very new ways in there. For some of you, this is going to be like you've been waiting all your life for this. Yep. You know, like, man, I was waiting for this. Man, I just wanted to get into this. Patience is the key. Okay. Patience is the key. I'm telling you from now on. Don't say I didn't say it. So, okay. Talking about all these energies and situations, there's going to be a lot of updates. There's going to be a lot of upgrades that's coming in. There's going to be the retrograde season comes in. A lot of reviews of everything that happens inside of it. I mean, we're lucky that Mercury retrograde. It's a fast rewriting things. But with some of the hardest planets we are talking about, we're also going to have some Venus is going to be a retrograde in Leo, which is going to help with this situations that is going to be creating about love. So there's going to be a lot of good learning within there. When Mercury is going to go at the end of the end of Leo confirmations. Somebody wants and want to make sure the confirmations getting. Here we go. You're getting them. And talking about all this, there's going to be a lot of wisdoms coming into all of us with all those new energies, these new paths in there. And looking at with all this is going to be a beautiful period. A lot of things gonna go and go. If you don't know what that is, the old ways is gonna go. The old junk is gonna go. The old way of thinking mainly is gonna go because you have to make the room for the new, and everything is gonna go better than you imagine if you catching the new road, because the new road is giving you more simplified, more higher vibrations, and also giving you directions. You're not anymore blind. If you pay attention, if you're working with the new energies within yourself, you are going to be feeling this inside of you. You're going to make these revaluations just like that. So if you have the something in Aquarius, pay attention in there. I know for some of the Aquarius right now it's hard because we have things that goes on at Taurus. We have things that goes on and at Leo, and that has been kind of like hard at some point. But it's hard, so you can get strength. You can learn your own powers, your abilities, and your capabilities. Because if you have a comfort zone, how are you gonna test those abilities and those capabilities? You're not. They're just sitting on the corner collecting dust within your life. So this is what it's all about: is you to grab the life by the horns, okay, the right way. Now I can take some few questions if you guys have so many questions, and you want to talk about something about tomorrow. Hi, Christine. Thank you for coming in. So that is my message for you today. It's a good thing. Actually, I like it. That is one thing. You ever heard that word from me? You're probably gonna hear it again. It is what it is. And the more you're accepting it is what it is, you're gonna be removing that resistance within yourself and make sure you are your true self, which is your new self. Stop operating from the old paradigm. It's time to use the new. It's time to shine, rise, and be your own selves, guys. Love you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's share the love and the light. Yeah, Christine, watch it. This is going to be a beautiful, beautiful. And we'll see what is going to come in. Okay? But that's all I had for you guys today. Be love and peace.